God here, and today we're going to be continuing What If Naruto Had Full Counter. This is going to be part 2. Like goal is 13 likes for next part. And with that, let's get into the video. So we left off with Kakashi chasing after Naruto, who in which case would actually think to himself, this guy must be really good to be Guy Sensei's eternal rival. He would then say, man, why do I feel so scared? I've got the power of youth! He would then turn around and start running Kakashi head-on, making 10 shadow clones to fall behind him in suit. They would then all mix each other up, making Kakashi wonder which one was actually the real one, since the Sharingan was not out to tell which. And since that was there, Kakashi would actually be fooled by this, and he would then take out all the clones, or what he thought were all clones. Then all of the Narutos would then poof, revealing them to be explosive suicidal kamikazes. Kakashi would actually almost be trapped in this until he would use a Earth-style Earth Globe, blocking himself from the explosion and doing no damage to him. He would then dig underground using the Headhunter Jutsu. Surprisingly enough, he would actually meet Naruto and his clones down there, who was actually planning on doing the exact same thing Kakashi was. Underground they had no chance, so they decided to turn back around and poof themselves out of the way. Naruto would then know where Kakashi was. He would then send hundreds of shadow clones to dig tunnels under the forest, so that way he could hide whenever he needed to. Even if he didn't have to use them today, they would still be useful in the future. Naruto would then hide in some of his holes, leaving a whole bunch of clones there as well, ready to fight Kakashi off out of the tunnels that he had made. A whole bunch of Naruto clones would then use wind-style wind bullets through the tunnels, all pushing their wind bullets and forcing them to go at Kakashi, who was forced to jump up through it all as the wind bullets almost hit him. A geyser of wind would then push Kakashi into the air, and since Naruto didn't know Kakashi knew the Shadow Clone, he would then throw as many kunai as all of his Shadow Clones could muster up. Kakashi would then make a Shadow Clone Jutsu to throw him out of the way of the attack, his clone being brave and taking the attack for him. Kakashi would then say to himself, man, I gotta be more careful, this guy's good. A fireball would then come at him, thinking, he knows fire jutsu as well, not only wind? This is crazy. He would then see Sasuke, the one casting the jutsu. Well, I guess the Uchiha isn't as bad as I thought he was gonna be. A few kunai would come throwing at him as well. A three-way attack. 1 fire, 1 wind, and 1 kunai strike. He was cornered from all sides except for down and up. Or at least he thought. Kunai would then come, a Naruto clone would then come stabbing down from above him, as well as a Naruto clone grabbing his legs. He would then twist through the leg grip, and then jump into the air, stabbing right through the thing, driving right through the Shadow Clone. He would say, okay guys, you all pass. Get ready for some missions tomorrow at 6 a.m. All of them would then meet there the next day. Naruto, after completing about 10 D-rank missions, would then say, Kakashi, could we just train for the rest of the day? We did enough missions today as we were supposed to do in the entire week. Come on, Kakashi-sensei, please, I want to learn something new. Guy-sensei doesn't know any jutsu, so he can't really teach me anything. Come on, please. He would then say, okay, I'll teach you a jutsu. This is a jutsu that you can always use, so you never run out of equipment. I don't really have as much chakra as you, so I can't really use it like you can. He would then say, okay, so you need to focus wind chakra into your hand. Naruto would then say, okay. Kakashi would then make a kunai appear in front of his hand out of wind chakra. Naruto couldn't see anything though, other than a clear visible gust running in the shape of a kunai. He didn't even know if it was a real kunai, and then he said, Kakashi, please throw it at a tree so I know it's real. Kakashi then said, man, I'm hurt. You can't even trust your own sensei? Naruto then said, I do, but I really want to see if the jutsu actually works. Kakashi would then throw it at a tree. The kunai would actually fly through 2 trees and a whole rock. Naruto would then say, wow, so cool, Kakashi-sensei. Wow, can I learn to do that too? Come on, please, please. Kakashi would then say, okay, it's a pretty advanced technique, a B-rank jutsu. Naruto would then say, a B-rank, yay. Continue for the rest of the day to practice learning that jutsu. As well as Naruto learning new jutsu, Sasuke kind of became jealous and was like, is there like one for that for like fire? No, sorry, Sasuke. But I can teach you a few more fire-style jutsu if that's what you really want. Yes, please, sir. Sasuke would then say, regrettably, sounding like he really didn't want to, but he knew it was the only way he was going to get ahead of Naruto. Kakashi would then say, that's more like it. He would then leave Naruto to his own devices as he went to go train Sasuke, learning the Phoenix Fire Jutsu and Dragon Flame Jutsu. Sasuke being a very powerful shinobi and talented would learn these two jutsus by the end of the month, along with Naruto learning the weaponry jutsu that made wind weapons, as well as making it to the point where he could make swords out of it, as well as learning wind-style Gale Palm by the end of the month. By this time, it was time for the Zabuza arc, which will be happening in this video, or at least most of it will be. So, Naruto finally gets bored of D-rank missions, and then says, please, Hokage, please, can I get a C-rank, please? Hiruzen would then say, oh well, since you're such a little kid, I guess I will. He then would say, okay, bring him in. Tazuna would then walk through the door, drunk. Really, really drunk. And then would say, oh, whoa, whoa, what a shrimp. Ah. That smile's as ugly as my... that's enough, sir, Naruto would then say. I can't bear you. We're supposed to deal with a drunk like him, Hokage? Well, I guess with the Searing Mission, I guess I will. They would all then head out for the Land of Waves, with the puddle being in the middle of the road and a nice day. Two demon brothers then appear out of the puddle, with Naruto taking care of one of them as Sasuke did the other. Then keep walking. After, Kakashi would confront Tazuna about this being a way harder mission than he was letting it seem. A sword would then come flying over their heads, and then Zabuza would then land on it. He would then say, Kakashi of the Sharingan, nice to finally meet you in battle. Kakashi would then say, wow, I'm flattered. I can't say that I don't know who you are. So, I guess it is you, Zabuza, the demon of the mist. How will this fight play out? Will Kakashi be able to win? Will Naruto be of any help? Will Sasuke be of any help? Find out next time on What If Naruto had Full Counter, Part 3. 13 likes for the next video.
Yeah, I don't wanna fall asleep, I don't wanna pass away. I've been thinking of our future, cause I'll never see those days.